Not only functional, this storage block is great for decoration. I'm going to show you how to craft and use a shelf. Shelves can be used to store and display 3 stacks of items. But that's not all. Let's take a look at how to craft them. To craft a shelf, you can use any kind of wood, bamboo, or stem. In this case, we're going to use some stripped jungle log. They must be stripped. So we get 6 jungle shelves here. If we use the bamboo, put them in like this, we get 6 bamboo shelves. And here's the stripped crimson stem. Do that, and we get crimson shelves. There are 12 varieties, so we've got oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak, mangrove, cherry, and pale oak for the woods. And then we have bamboo, crimson, and warped. As you can see, each one has its own texture, which is really interesting. If you're curious about the backside, it also is textured. As you can see, you can use these as walls. I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. To break shelves, you can use axes, which are the fastest, or you can just use your hand if you want, but as you can see, it takes time. As I demonstrated, you can place them down on the ground, which is fine. You can also place them against other blocks like this. If you want to build one on top of the other, you can just do it like this. No need to sneak. As a storage block, you can place 3 stacks of items. Now, what I have right now is not stackable, but I'm going to put an axe there, a sword there, and a pickaxe there. As you can see, I can also take them out by right-clicking or using the use button. And now I just switched them, because when you look at my hotbar, you can see which one is selected. So let's do that. If I want it in that one, I can do number 1, number 2, number 3. Each slot can hold a full stack, or anything below a full stack as well. So if we place this in here, we've got the full stack in there, but you don't see a number. I only have 1 item here, 1 item here. We've got a full stack of trapdoors, a full stack of ender pearls, and some more wood, like that. As you can see, no numbers are displayed, so you never know how much is in there. In this case here, I've put 3 shelves right next to each other and a lever underneath. You see, when you turn that on, all the lines disappear. So now this has a different function. So let's see what happens when I right-click this. That just went into my rightmost slots, as you can see. Let's just do this again, and it places it back. Now, if I turn this on, I've got 2 connected ones. Let's see what happens. I replaced my rightmost 6 slots, and you can see the shelf went in there. Let's switch that back. And now let's turn on the 3rd one. So we've got 3 in a row here. So we've got 9 slots. Right-click or use the use button. It replaces everything in my hotbar with what was in the shelves here. So let's do that again, and we have switched it back. This is very useful if you have things like items that you use in the nether. You can have a nether shelf set here, or something you use in the end, and it's quick and easy to switch. If you want to take an individual one, you have to turn off, and then you can just swap out like that. That's nice and easy. Turn that back on, and you're just going to do the whole thing again. Shelves also have a redstone output. You can power a comparator, and it will produce a signal strength depending on which slots are used. So if we place something in the first slot, it lights up just 1, as you can see. If we put it in, let's try doing this, putting it in the second one, it goes up to 2. As you can see there. If we put it in the 3rd one, it goes up to 4. So how do we get all 7? Here we get a redstone signal of 1. Here, 2. Here we get 3. This one here is 4. This is 5. This is 6. And this is 7. How do you think you can use this? Let me know in the comments below. Hoppers and droppers can also be used with the shelf. Now in this case we have a hopper going into the shelf from behind and a chest. I'm just going to put a couple of these things in, and as you can see, it really quickly went into the shelf. As for this one, you can have a hopper take things out of a shelf. So let's put that in there. Very quickly disappeared, as you can see. And now they're all in the chest. Now here we have a dropper. Now keep in mind that the smiley face is on this side. So you want to keep that in mind. Now let's just put some items in here like this. And maybe we'll put one more, because we're going to see what happens here with 4 different items. So press this, and we have one that went in there. There's the second one. Here's a third one. And nothing happened. So, as you can see, the chest is still in there. And that will not go in there as this is now full. Shelves can also be used as fuel, but not all of them. So in here, we've got some chicken. I'm going to place an oak shelf in here, and this will cook 1.5 items. So not a full one up here. As you can see, we now have a cooked chicken. Bamboo shelf can also be used to cook, as you can see. And we'll get another cooked chicken here. But this is a crimson shelf. This is a nether shelf. You can't place it in there. It won't go in. Now I did mention that shelves can be used decoratively. In this case, I've used this on a column. Got a block of copper in the middle. So if we do that, you've got a nice column with shelves. If you'd like it to be the other variety, let's just place a block of redstone in the middle and that. So you have a different texture. So here I've created a wall of shelves. If we go to the back, you can see what it looks like. You can place things on the back. Let's place an item frame. Here's a painting right there. Let's put a lever on here. And actually, if we turn that one on, as you can see, that one is now turned on. You can place a fence. Let's put a lantern on like that. And you can put a torch on there too. So as you can see, you can use this as a wall. And it has an interesting texture, so it's kind of like wallpaper. How are you going to use shelves? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the video on the left to learn more about levers. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.